Hi, this is Rick, and I'm doing a walkthrough of my game Yukon Solitaire on my website, christmassolitaire.com. It's a lot like a game of classic solitaire, except all the cards are dealt into the 7 columns at the beginning of the game, so you don't have the deck that you can deal from in the top left corner. Also, I've put the foundations on the right side instead of at the top, just to give more space if we don't have the deck. Anyway, another difference is you can put two colors of the same, or two cards of the same color on top of each other as long as they're not of the same suit. So this green jack that is a spades can go on top of the queen of clubs here, and that's no problem. But if this were, say, the queen of spades, you couldn't put the jack of spades on top of it. So that makes things a little easier. And just like in a game of classic solitaire, you start by moving the ace to the foundations like that. Another significant difference is you can take cards from anywhere in this pile and move them as long as the card that comes on top is a different suit and one greater than the card you're putting. So there's this 6 of hearts you can see here, and I can go and grab this whole pile and move it on top of the 7 of spades, as you see there. And then, of course, that frees up the card underneath. Now, there's the jack of clubs here. There's also a jack of hearts, but I'm going to choose the jack of clubs, and I'm going to drag that on top of the queen of spades here and free this card up. So, kind of like in a classic game of solitaire, you're moving these cards about, trying to get them in order so that you can build up these foundations from ace to king by suit. I also have an undo button that you can click if you didn't like the move you made. Put that back because I did actually like that move. Also, there's a full screen button down here. If you click that, it gives you everything in full screen, and then you can press escape to exit that. There's also a window button if you forget that. That's down this way in the bottom left, but you can't see that because it is not on screen right now. I'm going to pause this recording and get this a little bit further along so I can demonstrate what this looks like after you've done a little bit more arranging. Okay, I've made a few more moves, and I also want to show that if you want to place a card in an empty pile, it has to be a king. I can't say drag the queen over there, that doesn't work. So I'm going to drag this king and drop it there. I just wanted to demonstrate that because you can't start a new pile in a blank space with any card but the king. All right, so I've now uncovered all of the flipped over cards, and from this point you've pretty much won the game. You just have to kind of go through and finish it. Another thing, you can double click a card to move it automatically over to the foundation there. You can also grab the card and move it back if you want to for some reason. Sometimes that can be helpful if you've moved too many cards over. Almost done. And then the jacks, queens, and the king. And that is it. So if you like my game, you can go ahead and click this link down here, and it will take you over to the Chrome store. Then you can click on the reviews, and I'd very much appreciate it if you could give me a 5-star review. That would be awesome. So anyway, thanks for playing, and I hope you enjoyed it.